Hello, everybody. And do a quick mic check, real quick. Give me like 30 seconds. Want to make sure the music's not too loud. Okay, it looks like the music is good. Make sure I can hear the game. Okay, looks like I can hear everything just fine. That's good. So let's get farming. We're just finishing off a couple of fields real quick. So this is the farm. Those who haven't seen it before. I started it, what, a couple of days ago? Maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Got like 5 fields. Got like 3 people helping me. 2 or 3 people helping me right now at least. I already got a lot of equipment over there, as you guys can see. Been making a lot of money from doing silage. Right now we're leasing this combine though. Auto steer back on. But we got pretty decent size everything. We are running a couple of mods. We got the Big Bud in here. We do have the Super Duty truck mod. I think we did get the bigger stone picker. And we have the bigger seeder. There's a couple tractor mods we're running right now. We do have a wood chipper. I think it's down here in miscellaneous. We got a, yeah, here's the wood chipper. Is it in spraying? Sprayers. Yep, there's our pivot. We have a pivot mod in as I drive off in the middle of nowhere. So it makes it so you can have like a pivot down to like spray chemicals or herbicide in your fields. Don't know if there's any use other than that, but it basically sprays liquid chemical basically into your fields. It's pretty decent size. I think you can get in like 4 or 5 different lengths out of the store. I think when we buy another plant of land, we're gonna build a farm around it so that we don't have to spray chemical on it anymore. So we just drop the totes off. Oh, filled up. I guess I should be paying more attention. Okay. Here's some of our equipment here. That's our big tractor right there right now, at least. Run over here and offload this real quick. We already did harvest, what, 3 of the fields? This is the 4th. That's a soybean field, and I think it gets done in like a month or two. We're planning on, I think it was 2 canola fields, 2 soybean fields, and 1 oat field is, I think, that's what we're shooting to achieve, I think, with the fields next. Try to get an even load. You guys have any song requests? I think it's exclamation point song request, if I remember right. I think it's in the description down below what the chat command is. Yeah, I hate that bump there. There's a weird bump there. No matter how slow you hit that, it always does that. Already got a little lumber pile over there. We're gonna wood chip in January, I think. We're gonna lease a wood chipper. Mulch all that up. Maybe a big trailer if we need it. But it'd be nice to get a couple people on for that. One of them's moving right now, so he might not actually have internet to be on today or tomorrow. But he has that Starlink internet, so it's just dependent on when he actually gets it plugged in. Should put the pipe back in. Passes here. I don't know if I can get this one. See if I can squeeze. Yes. There we go. Cleaned up. I'm just gonna pop a U in for this end over here. Probably going to try to get some fields cultivated and planted today before I move on to the next day at least. Nice little tractor here, other than this dirt. That. I still will be streaming Arma tomorrow, if anybody's interested. I think we're on our last op on that map that we were playing. Sorry I haven't been streaming the last 2 weekends. I've been, well, has it been 2? Nope, it's just been 1. Last weekend because I was in Mount Rushmore, South Dakota area. I had my computer with me, but I didn't have like good enough internet to actually do anything. Hopefully everybody's been doing good. Auto steer. Make sure we're keeping an eye for any song requests if anybody's interested. Do play a variety of games. Probably need to just list them on in the chat or the description, I mean. Anybody's interested, I do have a Discord that I do run. Do exclamation point Discord. That will send out a link in the chat, and you can join the Discord. We got about like 20, 30 people in it right now. So if anybody's interested, chances to play different games with me while I'm on stream as well. Auto steer on. Okay, we're gonna finish this field off. We'll park this away. Did I forget something right there? No, we're gonna start cultivating some things and see where we're at. Drop this off here real quick. Don't think I missed anything there. Just the texture, ground texture thing. Really do like this map though. Still got some more little nicks and bobs to put around the place. Let's park this somewhere. Over here. We do have quite a bit of stuff here. We might make a load of this to... We do have super strength on. Make this a little bit easier. little bit top heavy here in a minute. Usually the Ford does pretty good. Oh. I really do like this model. The door thing can be changed. It does have a fuel tank on it. So it's strapped down good. Up to the sell point. It's the only sell point in the game, so we don't own this land here, or we would have a road here, but we actually cut all those trees out and in between those two properties so we could actually drive through like that. Can you guys even hear the music? Is that where the feedback is coming from? It's the songs. Double checking now. Sorry, I'm messing with audio again. I always have audio problems. Sorry about that. Okay, let's head back to the farm real quick. Yeah, so this area right here is where we took all the trees out. Okay, park this back where we got it. Grab the big, I think this is a Massey Ferguson tractor. Yep. Okay, and let's see, where's the cultivator? Here it is. We have a bigger one that we can use right now, but we don't have a tractor that can pull it. We just, actually I should probably check that. Yeah, we got it on sale, so. I think soybeans are going in this field, so this field has to get plowed. So let's get this started. Imagine Dragons. Really don't like this cultivator because of how far out it sticks on the back of the tractor. See how it does this turn. Horribly. Got it. Oh, well, that's gonna have to get redone. Might have to hand steer this one. Another horrible turn. It isn't taking into account the implement very well. And what's funny, this is like a base game cultivator, so it's like it should know. I just wish Farming Simulator would fix some of these little problems they've been having since the beginning of the release last year. Like the stutter thing with hosting your own multiplayer, and the nighttime daytime change, the sprayer arms glitching into the ground. I've been a little bit frustrated by all that stuff because that's been like, it's been several months and they have yet to that they haven't fixed that. It's like they're more worried about their DLCs right now than they are than fixing the problems with the base game. It's a good song. Might be getting on Eve later, if anybody's interested. I do have a corporation on there. I just do mining and manufacturing in that corporation. We're a high-sec corp. We go into low-sec very little. But we do dabble in a little bit of low-sec stuff. I was actually going to get on today. There should be some stuff that I need to go mine. It's a nice tractor. Okay, let's swing around real quick. We're gonna manually steer the rest of this because it is messing up everything when it turns. Use the lines as a little bit of a guide. These straightaways are probably pretty good to run it, though. I probably should have ran that loop with the manually and just did the auto steer on this piece. What's everybody's opinion on the auto steer? It's a pretty nice system. It's a function in real life, so it's really cool that they added it in. I saw a thing yesterday about John Deere's fully autonomous tractors now. Sure, some farmers are happy about that. I'm sure others are not. But still requires a person to drive them out to the fields, apparently, and a person to fix their issues, like if they have a fault out in the field or something with the system that drives them. But it's going to be interesting to see how it develops. I mean, the machine's quite expensive. It's several $100,000 for the piece of equipment, and then you have to add on the driving, self-driving stuff. So, and then you're indebted to John Deere for the rest of your life. You might as well just give them your credit card. That was a little all over the place for a second. do have some affiliate links down in the description below if you guys are interested in looking at those. They do help me out quite a bit. Looks like we got an ad starting in about 5 seconds. So can I get this? Oh, dang it. Okay. Wait, did it not update my... Apparently it didn't update mine. Title for YouTube did it. Or Twitch. I'm double checking. Oh, no it didn't. Let me update that real quick. Trying to remember what I had. Okay, help me finesse it a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, we should be good now. I don't know why it didn't update it. Stream Elements usually updates the title for me when I put it in that way, but apparently it did not like it that time. Oofed. Dang it. Get it? Yep. Let it come swing out a little bit more, I guess. These trees right here need to get cut down so I can turn a little bit better, I think. This one right here definitely needs to come out. I'll cut that one down. We got a pile of trees already lined up that we're gonna mulch in January. But we are, we can add some more to that pile, I guess. We're eventually gonna cut down all these trees right here. We're hoping to get like the lumber mill or something bought, but I think we want to get a plot of land before we do that. Let's see, we're at 94,000. I think it's about 280,000 for a plot of land out here. 300,000, depending on what we're looking at, what we want. Got some Green Day on. Of course, that is not, audio's not coming through. I don't know what is up with my audio. Like, it is just rough today. So let's change it to that. Switch it back to Google Chrome. And it should be coming through again. I don't know, it's like not picking up the audio for some reason. What, last strip? I think this is the only field right now we have to cultivate. That field over there in the corner has to get cultivated because both these are getting done with the planter. And the seeder we have will do those 3 fields without cultivation. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this thing up. Let's check planting dates real quick. If I remember right, both these are getting canola, that one's getting oats. Might try to do a grass harvest here in a minute. this, I think. Let's check planting dates. So we got... So canola, first planting, so we can actually do canola. Can't do oats, so we can plant both those fields to canola real quick. And soybeans is 2 months away. We should have enough seed. I'm gonna have to change what we're planting. Oops, I went past it. There we go. Probably gonna auto steer this. We're gonna. What the heck? Wait, is this planter not one of the ones? Oops. Did not want to click that, so I clicked off my screen for a second. So we are on. Huh. I thought this was one of the planters that you needed, not needed, but we might actually need to cultivate real quick. I think that was our old one. We just got this. I haven't used it yet. That was our old planter. So I'm confused. Okay, so we're gonna have to cultivate all these fields. Shouldn't take too long. I wish we had that bigger cultivator tractor we can pull with it, but so we're gonna do the first little ring right here. And thank you for the let's copy this message real quick so I can do something. I'm gonna go to, what is it? Channel, because I can block those words you use. Thank you. Overview. Trying to remember which tab it is in, because I don't want anybody to accidentally click one of those links. So I'm gonna block those words that he was using real quick. I have some other stuff blocked, but where was it at? Emotes. Nope. Block terms and phrases. So we're gonna block that. We're gonna block that. going to block that word. And then I think we are good for a little bit until they figure out a new phrase to use. Okay. Sorry about that. I just get frustrated when people try to scam people. Sorry. Yeah, it's way easier to do the first original loop by hand. Okay, let's do our down and backs. These fields are fairly small, so it's pretty easy. Oh, got a little patch there. Let's see if I gotta pick up this little piece over here. goal is to hopefully get all this seeded and cultivated. Let's see. Let me double check YouTube's chat real quick, make sure it's actually working. It's working. I'm just get unsure sometimes because it does not like popping up the chat into the stream elements thing. Gosh darn it, I keep turning wrong. Almost done with this field. Maybe 2 or 3 more passes. Music stopped again. I got figured out what the problem is. It's my headset. I need to switch out headsets or something because it's like clicking. My cable's like messed up or something, and if I hit my cable, the audio goes out. Like that. And so now Farming Simulator sounds gone. Music's still running, but let's see what I can do about that. Let me get this finished real quick. One second, and I will get the audio back. It is currently broken. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go. Let me do this. And then we're gonna do a dish here. And then we're gonna do here. And then do this here. Sorry about the audio problem. My Headset is breaking stuff. No, I'm good. I already got stuff. Yeah. Please don't post your usernames for Discord and chat to try to sell stuff, please. Okay, we're fixing that audio problem real quick. Okay, now we can replay this song, because I actually like this song. This one. If anybody has any song requests, go ahead and post them in chat. I think there is a comment that you can use to do that, and it will queue them up next. Oh, I forgot to move this tractor out of the way, didn't I? Let's go. Oh, I forgot to dump it out too. Wow, I did. I forgot to check our totals. All we have left is that soybean field, but usually that doesn't give us very much. Let's see what we got out of this harvest. I think it was like 46,000 oats or something like that. And this is got quite a bit of canola. Let's see. There we go. That should be good. So we got 42,000 canola. That's actually really good. $42,000 oats as well. So it's about, just saying it roughly, sell it for 1,000. You know, you get that extra 100. You know, it's 84,000. Is that correct? in crops right now. Without the soybeans and, like I said, that extra 100 from each 1,000, so probably going to end up with close to 100,000 on crops this year. It's going to be a nice little chunk of change. Hoping to get a grass harvest in this year as well. And then I'm hoping, oh my goodness, this freaking headset. Sorry about that, I don't know what it is, but this, like, cable or something in this headset is coming, like, loose or something, and it is messing up all of the stuff, audio. So we're gonna refresh that. See, it should. Why does it keep doing this? It's so annoying. Okay, let's refresh it. Okay, there we go. Audio for music is back. Keeps acting up. I might just keep it off. But it's this, I'm pretty sure it's this headset, like, wired, like, it's the way the audio, like, is transmitted. It, like, listens to what goes through your headset and separates it out, kind of stuff. And basically when my headset gets disconnected because of the loose wire, it, like, cuts one of the audio feeds. So that's why it's doing that dumb stuff. I'm sorry about that. Accidentally bumped the mic. So, goals are, as of now, to get these fields cultivated, get a grass harvest done. We also have to get 2 fields of canola planted. Making some good progress. This cultivator's pretty nice on doing this. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put it in the ground, didn't I? I say that and immediately mess up with it. Isn't that how it always works? Oh. About to say, did I accidentally just cultivate my field that I was not meaning to? Get it, or are we gonna mess up on this? Okay, there we go. Kind of messed up on it, but I should have pulled out farther. We're just gonna cultivate that field over there, plant canola in these two fields. We're gonna return that lease for the combine after we harvest the soybeans. I also have to take a look at when the stuff needs to be sold. Oh, I'm gonna miss something there, ain't I? Okay, here we go. Let's get Getting really good at backing up with this thing. It's probably not something good to say. Ooh. Yes. Should be able to get that all in one strip. We'll go do that other field over there. And then we'll start seeding. Been a while. Oh, it's been cultivating for about an hour. Phone just kicked me off my okay, I'm back. This one should be fairly quick. I hate how crappy this thing turns. Can't wait until we're using that big cultivator right there. Johnny Cash on. I like a lot of his songs. He was making music until he was super old, too. And what's funny about it is his voice just got deeper and deeper as he got older. So if you listen to some of his older songs, his voice isn't as deep as some of his ones when he was older. A little piece of oat there that's about to get deleted. For those who are interested, there is song request going. You can only hear it on Twitch. So if you want to put a song request in or listen to some music, go pop on the Twitch and you will hear it when I'm live. Everything though will be basically DVR'd on YouTube though, so if you want to go back and watch previous streams, go to YouTube and watch it, because the music will take the audio out of the video files that I put out. There will be like bits and pieces where the videos will have audio, but it's here and there kind of stuff. It isn't the whole thing. I wish YouTube was a little bit more relaxed about it, and make them a better platform, in my opinion, on top of, you know, changing a lot of other things that they disallow, and the things they do. I think we can get that in one pass. Let's do some weird loop thing. What is this, CCR? Okay, all 3 fields are cultivated now. Let's go grab that seeder and actually attempt to plant some canola again. Back a little bit. We don't have like a designated parking area yet. That's kind of on the to-do list. Okay, should be good to plant canola now. Yep, there it is. We are going to have to get a layer of fertilizer on this. Might take a couple passes though. Gotta go pick up some solid fertilizer as well for the planter. Do a loop and then I'll do my down and backs, but these 2 fields, that one and this one, are going to be canola. That one is going to be soys. That one's going to be soy once we harvest it as well. That one over there is going to be oats, which I don't think we can plant this month. I think we have to wait until the beginning of the year to plant oats. If I remember correctly. I still need to get a mouse pad for my desk, one of those really big ones. I was just thinking about that yesterday. It's been like, I don't know, like 8 months since I got my desk, and I haven't gotten a big mat for it yet. Too preoccupied with other stuff. I've been setting up some solar panels and batteries and tree work and a vacation, and it's super busy the last several months. I like how well this thing turns though. This thing turns like on a dime almost. Pretty decent size as well, so we'll get it done in a few more passes. So after we get done with these 2 field seeding, we'll probably go cut a section of grass out and then we will get it all covered up and in the silo over there. About 60-ish grand every time we do it, but I do lease a what is it called, a forge wagon? Yeah, I think it is, but we lease that every time for it, because sometimes there's pretty big gaps in between we do it. We were doing bales before, and bales I really disliked. So we were doing like 300 and something bales every 2 or 3 days. Doing like 100 bales a day, basically. It was pretty bad for a while. About 100 bales is about 300 and something thousand silage. So it's quite a bit. Once we got some equipment that I'll show you over there, it made doing the bunkers way more efficient. We tried a couple different things. I think 3 different ways. Well, I think we're on the 3rd way. No, technically 4. We leased a loader with the biggest bucket in the game. That was pretty quick. Probably the 2nd quickest way we did. The other way was like there was a conveyor system that we tried, but that was extremely slow for the amount we were trying to put through. I mean, we had like 350,000. That takes forever to load unless you have like a mod that like speed up the conveyors. The other way we tried was using just the forage wagon to drive through it, but our piles were so tall that it would like scrape all the way down to the ground and you'd get stuck. On the pile. And then the other way we tried is this mod that you hook like a thing to the front of your tractor, and it picks up material off the ground and shoots it into trailers. So it's very useful. If you couldn't tell off of what I just told you, but that's by far the fastest way to load trailers. See, you got one field down. We still got to fertilize it. We're gonna get the first layer of fertilizer here in a minute, but we're gonna get this field done, we'll fertilize both of them, then we'll start the grass stuff. So I think we're about to run out of time to do grass. So this is probably the perfect month to get a load out. I think we get, as of now, we roughly get 120, 180,000 a year from doing silage grass. So that's a pretty decent chunk of our money comes from that. Looks like we got, sorry, I was checking. It looks like we got an ad on Twitch at least in about 4 seconds. Sorry for the late call. So just be wary of that. Sorry about that. With enabling those pre-roll, those manual ads, it makes it so that people can join and not hit an ad. Sorry about that, guys. Not immediately get bombarded with an ad for about 11 minutes after playing that. So, but I think they are set to the maximum length, so there is a chance, but gives you that, 20 or 30 minutes out of the hour that people don't get bombarded with an ad when they join. I think I forgot a little section there, didn't I? Make sure I got that real quick. I think I may have fixed my headphone audio thing a little bit. Here in a second, I'm gonna have to check the YouTube chat and make sure it's working right. Sometimes it doesn't like posting people's messages, so if I haven't responded to you, sorry. One second here. Let me go check that real quick. Okay, yeah, we are good. Usually the chats are pretty quiet these days. I took a big break and not as many people are tuning in all the time anymore. Once I get a little bit more of a consistent schedule again, I'm planning on picking up the giveaways again. for the Steam gift cards. Dang it, I messed that whole pass up, didn't I? Let's go, got to go back down to it. Finish this partial pass here real quick, and we'll go down there and fix those couple things real quick, and then we'll do fertilizer. This thing barely uses any seed. We aren't doing a very big field, so makes sense. Sure we get this, so put those little strips there. Looks like we are good. Double check. So oats is December and canola is November. Looks like we are good. We can't, so oats is gonna go here and soy is gonna go in those two. So let's go ahead and go get the first layer of fertilizer, and we'll dump that onto the fields. I don't know how much chemical we have left. We might be pretty close to being out. I might need to buy another, I have to go buy another batch. We maybe have enough both these fields. It's gonna be close. Good song. Lunchtime for me now. In about 5 minutes. Don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. Whoops. Lowered it down instead of picking it up. Or turning it off. Like I said, they usually spraying these fields is pretty darn quick. Yeah, but definitely a very small partial row. But the first layer of fertilization will be done on this field. We might have enough to get the other ones bigger. That was about 800 and something, so we might run out on it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's try to conserve as much as we can on this last pass. So, let's cut the boom down. Let's see how small can we probably go with this. Probably, yeah, we're gonna need it this big for a minute, I think. Then we can cut it down even more. Save a little bit. Okay, and that's all done. Sure, we're on a full pass. Let's go over here and get this done then. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough to finish this. I have to go buy another tote. Got some more tree work to go out and do the next couple of weeks. And then we will hopefully get on a more standardized streaming schedule if I don't get any more jobs picking up. Oops, I lowered it down again, so turn it off. buy more chemical for sure, so I'm gonna go pick it up in the Ford here in a minute. Probably going to need buy 3 totes probably, and that'll probably get us by this harvest. Well, this replanting. There's going to be another fertilization on both these 2 fields. And then we got 3 other fields that are pretty decent sized. Okay, let's go get the Ford, and we will go ahead and come here. Go ahead and get 3 totes. Actually, let's get 4 just to make it even. We're eventually going to use all of it anyways. It's not like we're wasting money on it, so just a little bit, get a little stockpile built up so we don't have to come up here and pick it up as much. I have a big chemical trailer. It'd be kind of cool to have a chemical trailer. I wish you could keep the totes. Like, the totes were actually, like, something you could, like, resell back or something. Let's see, can we get 3 in here? Oh, that's close enough. We're going to put this one in the back, I think. Uh, 8,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. Probably just going to leave it on here for a little bit. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked Alt. Dang it, why can I not get in you? Each one of those totes, I think, is like 2,000 gallons, I'm guessing, so. Okay, let's get swung around. That'll be all of that, and then we will get started on some grass. Maybe do some food. Might do some food first and then come back here in a little bit, actually. So I'm actually getting pretty hungry. It's lunchtime. Okay, let's get this done real quick. Just a little bit of chemicals here. Looks like we're in another partial row, so when you have this sprayer this big, it's kind of hard not to have a partial row. Unless you have the rows specifically made to this size, but that's hard to do when you're custom making them. Let's see. Could probably cut those ends off. I need that width back probably by the end, so. Okay, fertilization's all done. Okay, let's go ahead and top that off. Right, so we'll probably leave that stuff on that trailer for now, because we're gonna need it here fairly quick after. Actually, when will soy get planted? I mean, oats and soybeans are gonna be the beginning of the year. I might have to drop it off. See how much. So he had 8,000 at 6,300. So he's quite a bit. Not sure if we grabbed all out of the same tote on that. We probably didn't, with my luck, but let's come over here and then we'll stack them up. We can drop off some, definitely used quite a bit out of that. So let's set that over here so we use that up first. Well, it looks like we all pretty much used it all out of that, so that's good. And then we will probably just put that there, and then since we're going to be needing it, we'll just leave it like that. And then we will have everything ready, because the other stuff will just go in the trailer. Okay, so I think we are good. Let's get everything kitted out for what we need real quick. So this was our second most used tractor. We sold another tractor when we got that. That's the last part of that song. I need to find that song without that last piece in it. Okay, I think we're getting to the point where we need to feed the chickens as well. Might double check that because it's been like 2 years since we fed them. Because they use like 100 and something a day. Oh, sorry. I was stretching. Okay, we're all ready with this. Well, I will see you guys a little later. I'm hoping to be on this later. Maybe I'll have some friends on later. But we do have basically all the fields cultivated and seeded. Fertilized the first level. So we are looking good on that regards. Basically, I think this is pretty close to pumping out 3 things. We got a couple months left on eggs. 3 months, I think. Usually about 1 stack a month. We got a couple months till we sell oats. We got about 80,000 plus, probably between 100,000 probably once we get the soy. And then we gotta get some grass harvested, get some money from that. Here's our stack of lumber over here. Not lumber, but logs that we're going to wood chip here. I still gotta go get some more stuff collected, but this is the pile as of now. There's probably 100,000-ish plus of wood chips here, but we wanted to get some of these taller, thinner trees done first. And then we were going to hopefully get this whole area cut out is the goal. Because this is taking up like a big piece of our property. But I will let you guys go. Like I said, I'll probably be back on. I don't know if I'll be on this, but I'll be on something. But I hope to see you guys later. See ya.